Good morning, everyone. It's Clarice, and it is also the last day of the BookTubeAthon. I can't believe it's almost over. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life when BookTubeAthon's over. Just kidding, but still, it feels really weird that this is going to all end soon. But anyway, today I've read until a third of Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom by Cory Doctorow. And while this isn't that long a book, I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna end up finishing it today because today is Sunday. And Sunday is family day, not reading day. So we'll just see how much I get read, and if I don't finish it, that's fine. I don't know. We'll see what happens today. So I'll see you later. It's 6 o'clock p.m. and my bookshelves are currently completely dismantled. Well, not the bookshelves, but the books on my shelves are off my shelves. Because just a while ago, I did the stacking challenge for today, which I will link down below. And boy, my god, that I'm only 5 feet tall. Because I feel like if I were just a little bit taller, I would have died under a massive pile of books. Here's what's left of the pile that I did not dismantle because obviously I couldn't keep that whole thing up. It would fall. Basically, I was being really OC the whole time, making sure that the biggest books were at the bottom and that the shortest books are at the top. Those are the other piles that I had to take off of it. And since I have mostly paperbacks, I alternated because the part with the spine would always be slightly shorter than the other end. I don't know, just being really OC about it. And in the end, it paid off, I think. In terms of reading, I haven't gotten a ton of reading done, but I got some reading done. For information, the book I'm currently reading is actually free to download on the author's website, which she was so nice to do. Anyway, a while ago, I was actually 22% through, and currently I'm 53% through. I'm still hoping to finish this today, though I'm still not sure if I'm actually going to. But I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I knew nothing about this book going into it, and I'm still not really sure how to describe it, but it's sci-fi, and so it has all this new technology and all these advancements that are just so interesting. But this book also asks a lot of questions about life and morality and things, and it's also set in the Magic Kingdom. So it's really cool so far, but I'm hoping to finish that today again, and I'll tell you more about my progress later. It's 9:30 p.m. and my books are back on my shelf, but also I just finished reading Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom by Cory Doctorow. For the last hour, I kind of just sat down and kept reading until I finished it. So I finished it. To be honest, I think I enjoyed the start and the potential of this book more than the middle and the end. But I still really enjoyed it, and I'll talk about it more in my wrap-up. So even though I still have 2.5 hours left of BookTubeAthon technically, I think I'm just gonna finish things up now. Since it's the end of the BookTubeAthon, I figured I might as well wrap things up. Not wrap up the books I read as in review them, but just wrap up the whole BookTubeAthon experience in general. Obviously, this BookTubeAthon, I ended up reading a lot more than I usually read in a week. In total, I ended up reading 6 novels and 5 comic book volumes, which is 11 books, which is also crazy. I also managed to complete all the reading challenges for the BookTubeAthon, the first being to read a book with blue on the cover, which for me was Blood-Sucking Fiends. I also managed to read Lullaby, which is my book written by an author whose last name starts with the first letter of my last name. And I also read Vicious, which a lot of people love and consider one of their favorite books. I also read the book I last acquired, which was Vicious for a book that I last acquired before the BookTubeAthon started, but also Holes, which is actually a book that I acquired during the BookTubeAthon. I am also pretty sure I read at least 2 of the Runaways comic book series volumes without letting go of it. And as previously mentioned, I read Vicious, which is also a book I really wanted to read. And like I previously mentioned, I read 11 books. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, Runaways volumes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 by Brian K. Vaughan, Vicious by V. Schwab, Lullaby by Chuck Palahniuk, Holes by Louis Sachar, I'm still not sure how to pronounce that, Blood-Sucking Fiends by Christopher Moore, and Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom by Cory Doctorow, which meant that I managed to finish the classic BookTubeAthon challenge of reading at least 7 books this week. Besides reading a lot, I also feel like I was more excited to read this week than I've ever been before. Though that kind of deteriorated as the week went on, but especially at the start of the week, I was kind of just like, reading! Screw my other responsibilities. In the middle of the week, I was like, reading! But I have other responsibilities. And right at the end of the week, I was kind of like, reading? But I have other responsibilities. Overall, I was still so excited to read this entire week. Even when I wasn't reading, usually I was still thinking about reading and BookTubeAthon. And if it wasn't online, I was thinking what was happening in BookTubeAthon at that moment. But I think what I gained the most out of this BookTubeAthon is I'm just so happy that I was able to meet so many new people. I made a lot of new friends and discovered a lot of new booktubers that I can watch this week. And it's been great, you know, watching people's videos and laughing with them and talking about books with them, and to know that we're gonna keep cheering each other on, not just for BookTubeAthon, but for our BookTube experience in general. And so as a whole, BookTubeAthon's been really, really fun, and I'm so glad that I was able to participate in it this year, and I'm definitely looking forward to participating again next year. How was your reading and BookTubeAthon experience in general? I'd love to hear about it in the comments and just talk to you guys. Also, please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching. The BookTubeAthon's over, but I still have at least one wrap-up video for the BookTubeAthon going up, so I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!